everybody, welcome to my channel. This is Tlangi. Today we did this look, which is a recreation of this look, and if you want to see how I achieved that, just stick around. So on Sunday I created that look for my Sunday singing video. If you didn't know that I can sing, I do. And do check out my Sunday singing videos as well as subscribe. So today I thought, let me, spice things up, and instead of recreating the same look, the technique is the same products, same everything, same palettes. What's different is that it's an orange monochrome look instead of a pink monochrome look. I do hope that you're going to enjoy this tutorial as well as recreate the look and tag me. I'd really love to see how it came out when you guys try it out. Let's get straight to the tutorial. First up, as we all know, is prepping our skin, and I've already done that. So right now I am going to be using the Primer Plus Mattifier as my primer. It's from Bobbi Brown. So I put just that enough, and then I will apply it to the rest of my face. For my foundation, I had used the Estee Lauder Stay in Place Double Wear Foundation, and this is in the shade Rich Cocoa. I am warm undertones, and this is a cool undertone, so yeah, it's a bit tricky. To balance everything out, I use warm concealers, so it kind of brings down that coolness. So I don't even know how many, I can't even say pumps, because I just release it and then dab into my skin. So I've worked the sponge, and that's why you see that it looks slightly big. So I usually start on the center of my face, going outwards in a light layer, making sure that I cover all those dark spots. Anything that I feel like was not well covered, I'm just going to cover it up with concealer afterwards. Coverage, covered everything up, eyebrows, whatever you name it. For my concealer, I'll be using the Maybelline Fit Me in the shade 55. It looks like this, and I'll also be using the Wet n Wild. This is Cocoa. So I used Cocoa to put directly on my under eye. To let the concealer stay for a long time on my skin. I mean, there's a technique where you let it warm up, but because the Estee Lauder foundation dries quickly, I don't want it to be a hassle when I now need to blend everything together. So as you notice me, I'm only going and leaving it at the top of my cheekbone. I'm not dragging it all the way down, so this is part of my reverse contouring, so I don't have to contour my cheeks. I'll just bronze, and that's what I did on Sunday. I just bronzed it. I saved myself time in essence. My powders, I'll be using the Switch Beauty Matte Bounce powder. It's a white powder, no color translucent powder that mattifies, blurs pores, and sets makeup. And I'll also be using the Black Opal powder to set the rest of my face. I go in and set my brows as well, because I don't want them to be too oily when I do them. As you notice, I didn't start with my brows, so I'm just going to set them with powder. I'm going to take my big powder brush like this. This I had gotten from Kaale, and I'm just going to lightly dust it through the black opal powder and then set the rest of my face. While I still have some powder excess, I'm going to go in with my Hermosa Flow Glowgang palette. This is the palette that I'll be using for my eyes as well, and I'm going to go in with the shade Stay Humble, which looks like this, and I'm going to use it to bronze. So I'm going to pinch the brush like this so that it's able to take product nicely, and then I'm going to pat it where I want to bronze in that motion, so you can see the definition there, and then I'm going to brush it in. See, it looks more like I've just contoured my cheekbone. You can see where I've contoured here, where I've bronzed, and then already the light bouncing off on the lighter part here. So that's another trick to it. Ooh, when I look like this, you can see how this side is protruding and looks a bit lifted. That's the whole aim. And now doing it on the other side, same procedure. So just bring it down, like, don't take it too far down, because remember, the lower you go, it will make your face look like it's sagging. So you need it to take it slightly up, so that it gives the illusion of a facial lift. I'm going to go in with blush. So you notice I'm doing all the powders at once because I want everything to set in together. So this blush is from LA Girl, and it's this nice orange. So I'm just gonna go in just by the cheek. So I'm not going all the way up because the bronzer has already done that. I'm just gonna go in just by the cheek to give it you know what I'm saying? To give it a young blush. So I'm not taking it, I don't do this anymore, because when I do this, I have to start my blush somewhere here, and it just doesn't look flattering the whole day, because my cheeks will not be up in that position the whole day. So you need to be careful where you place these things. So now I'm going in with Stay Humble on my forehead, and I'm bronzing it so that the face has one color coordination, and just to give it that warm tone up there. So whatever I have left, I'm just going to run it on my cheekbone like that. Right, the powders are done. Now it's time for the eyes. Starting with the eyebrows, I'm going to take a color brush. This is the eyelash and brow brush. It's called 511. So I'm just going to brush my brows in an upward motion like that. What I usually do is I will take a piece of tissue, this is 2-ply, and then twist it like this to remove excess oils that accumulated on my previous application, because don't want it to be oily. So I'm just going to lightly fill in, keeping the natural direction of the brow. Notice that the brows look much nicer and more natural when I fill them in like this instead of starting with the brows. They also have that fluffiness to it. I think it's using the powder to set them before I apply everything else. So yeah, they really look nice. They really look nice. Before I set anything, I'm going to go back with the same brush and make sure that I take care of any hairs that are standing up or are out of position, making sure that they all follow a natural direction. So this is how they look. stunning. To be using my concealer brush from Kaale. It looks like this. Now I'm just gonna pump some concealer and then go to the edge like this, just by the arch, and then take it to the edge. Just by the arch and take it to the edge. Just by the arch and take it to the edge. Right. And everything else, the rest of the product, finish off on the brow. My oh my, need I say more? Nope, you can already see that. So let's do it on the other side. So I think you will be able to see much better on this side. So I start like that, emphasizing the shape, and then taking the rest of the product down so that it's not a lot. The whole emphasis needs to be on the arch and on the brow bone to give a perfect illusion of a lift. You know what I'm saying? Of course you do. The brows are done. I'm not going to put in concealer on my eyelids because I've already done that with foundation and I've set it. So now I'm going to go in with the eyeshadow. So I'm going to use a transitioning color. So a transitioning color is a color that will help me blend everything together. I'm going to start with the shade Contoured and then pack it like so. So I'm making sure that my main color will have a bed to lie on. If you catch my drift. From Contoured, I'm going to go with Stay Humble. Stay Humble is like this. It's slightly darker than Contoured, and the reason being is that I need it to pop by the brow bone, and I need that transition. So just going to do it like that. Do it like that. Now going into the middle part. So I'm going to put in the color first before I cut the crease. So on Sunday I had used Pink Roses. This is the color for the look. Today I'm going to be using Angel Face. So everything is in the same palette. You don't have to panic and be like, oh wow, now where will I get all these colors she's using? Sorry. Okay, so I'm now using a dabbing motion to put in Angel Face. Angel, 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 Angel. My angels. My angels. I'm putting it where I feel my eye socket. As you can see now, there's the other side. Now this is the side with the orange. It's pretty. Looks pretty. So I'm focusing it a lot here because up top there is where I'm going to cut for the goats. And now we'll just keep packing the product until I'm satisfied with how it looks. But nonetheless, I'm still going to pack in more product after I've cut the crease because sometimes these colors tend to like fade away. To create the crease line for the gold application, I'm going to use a very thin brush. It's very thin, you can see there, because we need that precision. So I'll use the one that I used already. So I'm going to use a lighter shade. So I'll be using the Wet n Wild concealer, and then take it just at the tip like that. Take it just a little tip at the tip, honey pie, and I'm going to cut it starting from the tear duct and then go up the crease, follow that motion, and then drop it and then take it out like that, as if I'm creating a wing liner. So there is me. See? go. There we go. You can see it coming down. So now for the gold color, I'll be using an angled thin brush. It looks like that. This one is also from Duque, and I'll be using the color Slate. So Slate is this gold glitter over there. So I'm just going to dab from there. This is how it looks like, and then follow through the line that I've drawn. Now that is how our gold is looking so far. I'm a goldy girl. I'm a goldy bow. According to Papa Penny is like, I'm a goldy bow. I'm also a goldy bow. You could be a goldy bow. A goldy bow. Actually, I think I must do a remix with DJ Maporis and Papa Penny. So there's our wing. I'm going to take whole mood and put it just here. Put the emphasis there so that it makes the eye pop from the tear duct. There we go. So I'm now going to finish off the lift of this cat liner or wing liner using a small brush like this, as well as the shade Brow It. So the reason for using a thin brush, I dab product and putting there. The reason for using a thin brush is so that we have precision and you don't make too many mistakes. So you can see there from the camera, this is how the other side looks. There is no brown, and then that's how the other side looks. And then bring it slightly into the eye like so that it looks like it's coming from the eye and it elongates it. I like doing that, elongates it, but then that's what you achieve. So for more emphasis on the brow liner, I went in with my Essence 2-in-1 eyeliner pen on the thinner side. So it has the thinner side and then it has the thick side. I only use this to outline the outer part of it. So I didn't go in on top. And that's that. So for my eyelashes, I'll be using the Essence I Need a Miracle Lash and Tinting Complex Mascara. But first, I'm gonna separate my eyelashes using the color brush on this side. Guys, just check out how this eye looks without even finishing everything. Like, it's just, the oranges are doing something to each other. For my ombre look, I had used this MAC Uniformly Fabulous. So this is their Retro Matte Liquid Lip Color. So I had used this as well as this pink from Hermosa Flow Cosmetics. But today, because we are doing an orange monochrome, so I'll use this, and I'll use the orange from still Hermosa Flow Cosmetics. It's just a different range, and this one is called Go Getter. So I'm going to line my lips with this applicator. The outlook for our orange so that we get that perfect ombre. So I'm just going to wait for it to set so that it doesn't transfer into this orange. are stick-on lashes that I had gotten from Cotton On, and this was called the Natural Pack. So it came in a set of 3. So here I'll be using the last one here. I think here it looks kind of better. Let me take it back a bit. So I'll be using these ones because the eye look is already dramatic. I don't want eyelashes that will be dramatic. I just want them to be there for someone to see that, okay, they are the eyelashes. So let's do that. Come back, set the face, as well as put on some highlight. The lashes, I'm going to put them off camera, as well as when I come with the final glammed up look. This is so that if you just want to rock it like this without lashes, you can see how it will look, and as well as see how it will look with lashes on. So the setting spray that I used was from Maybelline Lasting Fix, and it looks like this. And then I'm just going to spray it on. So the setting spray had kind of set the color, so what you can just do is just go back in and pat more color so that it gives it that rich color that you want. Unless you are satisfied with how it looks, that's fine. So for my highlighter, I'll be using the Hermosa Flow Glow Gang highlighter. They come in a pack like this. So I'll be using this one that looks a bit orangey because I have a warm tone. So the brush that I'll be using, I got this from Cotton On. I'm just going to slightly dab there and then move it on this part that is already glowing over there. So at the top of my nose, I'm just going to use this one. So this is like brown, bronzish color. So I'm just going to take that one and put it just at the tip of my nose like that, and just there. Ooh, cha! Then I'm going to use the same brush and then to just line on top here using the same color. And here we go with our final look. I've put on some gold earrings. This I think I had gotten from Discam, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, but I really love this look. I love this orange warmness. It's just flirts my skin tone beautifully, and it makes me look good. So this is our eye look, our contouring, our blushing. This is how it looks like, and when we turn, this is how it looks like on the other side. I really hope that you enjoyed today's video and that you will be trying it out. Do tag me when you try it out, as well as follow me on my Insta at Tlangi, as well as Beauty with Miss T. Do take care, keep well, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.